What's up, my people? Welcome back to the Prairie View Dynasty here on College Hoops 2K8. Last episode, we lost to Alcorn State in double overtime. It was exciting, but it would have been better to cap the season off with a victory. But now we're going to just go into the postseason. We did not make it to the conference tournament, so we're going to assimilate through that. We're going to also assimilate through the March Madness NCAA tournament and see who come out on top. I'm proud of my guys for fighting hard, not giving up on the team, especially the kid Bellinger, man. He came out of there a dog, bro. He did exactly what we needed him to do all season to show to the team. Johnson did pretty well, but our best player was Williams, man. Williams will be returning next year, so we have something to build around. But I believe a lot of freshmen will come in and, take those starting spots, bro. We may have a Fab Five next year. So looking at the tournament, you can see Southern and Texas Southern was the teams to beat. But Alabama State made it all the way to the championship game. And Southern and Jackson State ended up meeting each other in the semifinals. Southern ended up advancing following that win against Jackson State, and Southern 72-56 victory against Alabama State. Southern ended up winning the regular season conference championship and the tournament conference championship. Now it's time for Selection Sunday. Let's see what's going on around the rest of the country and see who have the top seeds. You can see Duke, the best team in the nation. That's nothing new for anyone. And Marquette rounded out the top 25. So the East region has Duke as the #1 seed. The Midwest region had Kentucky as the #1 seed. Baylor in the West region. And Villanova in the South region. So a look at the tournament summary. I believe the East region is probably the best region in the tournament. And the second best would be the Midwest region. You got teams like Kentucky, Kansas, and Louisville. The national champion might come out of that Midwest region for sure. And the Big East led all conferences with the most teams in the tournament. They had seven teams. The second best is the ACC, and then it's the SEC with 5. So now let's simulate through the whole tournament and see who comes out on top. So you can see Louisville, coming out of the Midwest region, ended up taking it all, bro. 93-87 victory over Arizona. No #1 seed made it to the Final Four. 2 4 seeds and a 2 seed and a 3 seed, bro. That's crazy. So Louisville got that national championship, man. Rick Pitino is the coach on this game. You see they went 30-10, lost 7 games in the Big East, and won 11 of them, man. Wasn't even the best team in their conference, but they ended up getting it right at the right time and winning the national championship. So the player of the year is Bonzi Collins. The dude had 21 points and 11.7 rebounds. The junior. I wonder if he's going to come back next year. He's pretty good. I can see that. 6'5". He's a center at 6'5", though. That's crazy. He had that many rebounds. He must be got the bunnies. And Khalil Felder, the mid-major player of the year, 30 points per game, 6.9 rebounds, and he's only 5'9". These guys have verts out of the gym, must be, bro. I'm telling you. I never seen a 5'9" guy get almost 7 rebounds per game. And the defensive player of the year will go to Chris Horton. 21 points, 14.9 rebounds, doing his thing, bro. And the big man of the year is Bonzi Colson, again, doing his thing. 2 awards for that kid. Hey, he doing what the greats do. And Ben Simmons, the freshman of the year, 15 points, 12.4 rebounds, 6.4 assists. And you guys are familiar with the conference champs in the SWAC. Southern had a 23-12 record, 13-5 in the conference. One of the most talented teams in our conference, but they're going to be losing their top player in Rogers this year. But I want to see if they can repeat next year. And you also know if you win the conference championship, you're going to end up having the coach of the year, Roman Banks. Southern coach of the year. His job security is not maxed out. What more do you want from a coach, man? You should have maxed this dude out right there. Give him that big contract. Let him wall, baby. Let him do what he do. So Ladarius Tab, the best player in the conference. He's a senior. 6'5", 199. And the best freshman in the conference is Kylan Phillips, 5'11", 165, 7 points per game, 5 rebounds. He did his thing too. So let's check out the guys that are leaving our school, man. York did some great things for us, man. I like that guy. He can dunk like crazy. He can run that floor like a point guard. And we're going to be losing Lomax and Dobbs, some guys who contributed a lot for us this year. So now let's check out the recruits that we signed. Mitch Martin, 5'8", point guard, 3-star. We signed 4 3-stars and 2 2-stars. A lot of guys from across seas. We got to build this squad through those foreign guys first, bro, before we can grab anything in the States. Mitch Martin, skills is an A-. His size is where it's kind of iffy at. That's all of the scouting stats that we got from him. Since he's coming from across seas, we can't get much info about him. And another guy, Marion Cameron, shooting guard, 6'2", 190. B+ shooting, bro. The film that we got of him showed us that guy can drain it. He can knock it down from deep. His size is pretty good also, but pretty short for a shooting guard. I would rather the guy be like 6'5" or 6'6". So we also picked up a nice power forward from Lithuania, 6'7", 216. He can rebound. One thing we complained about last video is getting beat on the boards, bro. And he's going to bring that aspect to our team. We believe he can help us on the offensive glass, give us extra possessions, and also help us on that defensive side too. So we picked up a guy at each position. You can see my boy Cass from Montenegro. He's a small forward, 6'5", 199. His athleticism is what jumped out to us. It's an A-. His size is pretty decent for a small forward also. And we pick up a big Chinaman, big Wang Wen, 7 feet tall, 263, B+ in rebounding, but at 7 feet, I believe he's going to grab everything for us. And we also got another point guard, Chris Akwe. He comes from Cameroon. This dude has the skills of a pretty good guard. So let's check out the stats of these guys. The best player on our team this year would be Big L and my boy Wang Wen. Both of those guys came in at 68 overalls. So all of our best players are freshmen, so we actually have a Fab 5, baby, like Michigan did. All freshmen starting at the beginning of the season. I'm excited. This year we get to play the Midnight Madness game. Last year we didn't get to play it because we only had 8 players. Can't play 5-on-3, baby. So let's check out the recruits that we're going to be targeting this year. Scholarships we only have 5. That's all we need, man. And we're going to be trying to land some guys from Texas here, man. From Houston, Texas first, we got Damian Gord. Damian is a point guard, 6'3", bro, 196. His shot is like a C+. We're going to scout him throughout the season to see how good he really is. But a 6'3" point guard is a pretty good size. I like the athletic point guards over everything. And we got a few shooting guards on our list. You can see Theo Samuel from College Station. He's 6'5", 209, the perfect size. I love that size of a shooting guard. And another guy, Winston Waters, 6'5", 194. We getting those big guys in. He's probably the best prospect we have on our board. His position rank is 93 and his overall rank is 316. And we checked out a few small forwards also. We got a small forward named LeBron, y'all. LeBron Fellers. But he's 6'5", 194. And we got that boy Cuff. Cuff is from Houston, Texas. He is actually 6'5", 204. And he's the best player that we have ranking wise. I thought it was the other guy, the shooting guard. But for number 47 at his position, hey, that's pretty good. And we target a few centers. Trevor Holden from Irving, Texas. 6'9", 242, big boy. He has the build of a big power forward, but he can bang with the centers. And we also keeping our eyes on Carl Grace from Memphis, Tennessee, 7 feet tall, 247. High school senior, baby. Let's get it. And we're going to keep our eyes on an underclassman also, James Pell, 6'11", from Cameroon. He's a 3-star. 3-star. If we can get some big centers in to help my boy Wang Wen, I believe we're going to be knocking on the door. Probably can make some noise in the NCAA tournament. So let's check out the conference top players. The best overall player is Griffin from Texas Southern. The best freshman is Stepp from Mississippi Valley State. The best shooter is Banks from Southern. And Romaine is the best playmaker. And the best pro prospect is Griffin. Griffin is all over this board, so it seems like he might be the preseason pick for MVP in the conference. So now it's time to start season 2, man. I believe we're gonna be right at the top of this conference this year, man, and try to get our first conference championship. We're gonna turn some heads this year. You're gonna see a fresh new squad of young guys running up and down the floor, a lot of athleticism, and many more highlights this year. I believe we're gonna be banging, booming, dashing all over the place, playing some great defense, and gonna play Coach McGruff basketball, baby. But I appreciate you guys for watching this video. Hit that like button, that notification bell, and subscribe to the channel. We will see you guys next episode. We're going to start off with the Midnight Madness. Get the first string guys against the second string guys. And I want to see these guys go crazy. So let's get it, baby. Holla at your boy.